right now. This is important to my team, but if Gerard's saying things like, we're not too stressed out, I'm probably feeling like this is not my priority either.
Yeah.
I'm like putting real stuff on the table right now, but YoDa, he could win this, but I feel like it's so much more important for soO. I really feel like soO is going to be like preparing for this game so much harder, focused only on this. Like you said, he has nothing else to practice.
He definitely
for.
has the advantage in terms of that. Like, his preparation is purely based on Pro League. He doesn't have to worry about GSL or SSL or anything like that. He's like, okay, I just got to focus on YoDa. I can sit back and watch all his stuff. I can ask all my teammates in the house to play like YoDa.
Yeah, watch his GSL games that just happened.
He's going to be on King Sejong Station too, man. Like, it's going to be a lot harder for soO to get cheesed out on this map.
Well, I mean, soO 9-6 versus Terran. Pretty solid result.
Secret Thor, instrumental version.
Can't say I'm familiar with this song. It's by Brockby. I don't know what that is, but anyway.
Interesting song choice.
You know what's interesting is the win rate for soO is actually below 50% in Pro League. That's actually hard for me to believe.
It's actually pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
He does so well in individual leagues.
The most consistent Zerg of 2014. But let's see if he can further his team's lead here against YoDa on King Sejong Station. All right, to the top left in red, it's YoDa, the former IM player. And down to the bottom right, it's soO.
0% win rate in grand finals.
Yes. Hasn't won a tournament yet. And big SK Telecom fans, they're a fan of soO. You know, I'm trying to think of a composition. I'm trying to think of a scenario. Like, what best of one would you prepare for against soO when you're so focused on a GSL group, you know, that happened just on Friday? He's basically, he won that group. He's got time now to prepare for a best of one against soO for the weekend. He has the whole weekend to prepare for that. He's definitely not taking any time off. He's definitely not celebrating. I mean, he does have to prepare for this.
Yep.
I wonder what sort of style he's going to bring to the table. You know, just that standard, you know, slow-paced, early game, ramping into the pressure. Looks like he actually wants to maybe CC first here, actually.
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will be, judging by, no SCVs around the ramp. It'll definitely be a CC first. And not a bad choice against soO. soO not one to be super aggressive anytime soon. Doesn't like those 9 pulls or anything like that. So obviously going to go into a bit of a mid-game sort of style. We'll have to wait and see if he's going for the 2 or 3 CCs. That's the next sort of choice. It'll tell us everything we need to know, Wolf.
Yeah.
But I kind of worry for YoDa if he does want to go for a macro game against soO, because soO, that is where soO shines, man. That is where he is most consistent. He has the best mechanics of a Zerg in the world, I'd have to say. His mechanics are just truly up there.
When it comes to always having enough units to defend, when it comes to always being, you know, hitting all of his injects, making sure he's got full production, I couldn't agree more. You know, you look at Life. Maybe Life recently has taken the #1 spot for Zerg away from most people, just, you know, with his more recent results. But I have to say, I mean, Life's skill set, you know, his ability to micro units, to harass, to get into his opponent's head, maybe that's stronger than soO.
Oh, for
But when
sure.
it comes to macro, bar none, there's not a player in the world, I think, that could consistently beat soO in that regard.
Yeah.
And even though this is Pro League and it's best of ones, on Sejong against a CC first, that's the path we're taking here. It's the path to macro.
That's his bread and butter, man. He loves that. That's all he wants to do. He's like, oh, you're going CC first? I can go gasless, expand? No one gets to do that anymore. Except if they go CC first on King Sejong Station and the first Overlord scouts it, and he knows exactly what's going on. Or if you get that Overlord scout on Catalina like Life did, then you can go double hatch before pool.
Go all the way double. Well, this SCV does scout. Maybe I'll just throw that third base down. No problemo. Without Reaper, actually, these Lings are going to come over here and be a little bit annoying.
It'll be cheeky.
There's no SCV down here smartly just yet, so...
Yeah, he's not going to find much. That supply was built in time.
Yeah.
So he can kind of just do a little bit of damage to that CC. I don't think it'll even force it to lift off. It'll
Yeah.
simply just take the hits.
He doesn't even scratch it. He was looking to see if there were any SCVs that were maybe hiding. The Overlord is actually going to get warded away here, which is kind of annoying. Sees the factory now, though, and pulls away. So there's the scratching going on that orbital. Reactor will go down. Somebody can verify. With only 2 Marines out, can actually keep poking up there without losing Lings really easily.
Yeah, and he did scout the gas, very interestingly enough. He scout both gases, I believe. So
yes,
kind of gives him a tell as well. Like, okay, you're going for 2 gas like this. Nice and early.
Well, you know, back at home, he's just gassing up now, getting all those drones out. He has, you know, so much production with this when he goes gasless with all those extra minerals.
Yeah, you get an extra queen very, very early on. Extra 2 queens, sorry. And yeah, you get your gases around 5:30, nice and early. Obviously, link speed and all that's going to be a little bit delayed, but you don't really have to worry about Hellion harassment that early on or any sort of 2-base timing.
I was just going to change topic, so I'll let you finish that.
No, finish.
I was just going to say, I feel like the Queen, in my opinion, I'll put this out there, is one of the best designed units in StarCraft 2. It's a mineral-only unit that gives you flexibility as a Zerg to go gasless. You can defend aggression. You know, it's got anti-air. It allows you to spread creep. It's taxing. You know, it's not an easy unit to master, to be able to spread creep really well. And you know, for example, hit all your injects. This is really annoying, this SCV over here. He's even going to eBay block. But I just love that the Queen is a unit in StarCraft 2 that we can see
I think
these
Zerg
things.
is fantastic in StarCraft 2. Definitely, in my opinion, the best designed race. But that's me being completely biased, Wolf.
No, I think the Queen is my favorite StarCraft 2 unit, like, from a design standpoint. It's just incredible. This eBay actually gets pretty far along, man.
Yeah, that's actually a really fantastic
that's like
deny.
85% eBay. That's going to delay a lot.
Look at this. We're seeing a Roach Horn being made at the natural as well. This is very, very interesting. Are we actually going to see soO commit to a sort of a Roach style? I don't think I've ever seen him do this against Terran.
You don't think this is related to the fact that his third is so late, do you?
I think this is completely related to the fact that we are seeing YoDa go mech, man. I think it kind of... I think he must have swept in a little bit with the Overlord and scouted that the barracks. Let me have a quick look here.
Check it out, Moonji.
Well, he hasn't noticed for sure, but he did see that early second gas.
It's a good... I mean, it's a good safety Roach Horn. It could just be to delay Hellbats.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe he just knows YoDa's style, and YoDa loves to go mech. I mean, it wouldn't be a big stretch, and it makes complete sense. And the fact that we did see soO scout this early enough for him to decide to go Roach Tech this early, it, like, gives him a great advantage. We'll have to wait and see. Are we going to see Thors early enough, or are we going to see some tanks being made?
Oh my god, there's the facts.
There's
Did
the
you
facts.
see it? Did you see it?
He saw
Yeah,
everything,
he did,
man.
he did.
He saw everything.
He did. So, Nidus Network. Wow.
Ooh.
What do you think about this? I don't know about this one, man.
I kind of like this, man. He's got a little spot in the bottom left. He's going to have to use with that Overseer.
He has to have this unscouted.
He can, man. There's enough fog of war there. He can get that down. So long as the Viking does not find him, he will get it down.
And are so close too, but
he could end the game.
Wow, this
second.
actually could just happen.
Wait. Oh, wait a second. That Viking's going on path to it.
And a scan does go up, but he doesn't see the Nidus.
Ooh, that
Two
Viking's
tanks on the way.
Viking's going to spoil everything.
He's going to see it. He's going to see it.
Oh, busted. Oh, but he gets it down anyway.
Does he see it? He doesn't see it. He does not see that.
He's going to let the Overseer die. Oh, this is so smart from soO.
He doesn't see it. He has no idea. Now he does. But it might be a bit too late.
He
doesn't react.
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know.
Oh.
And here they come.
Look at YoDa's
He's doing a
face.
Hellion drop at the same time, but those siege tanks are too late here. This is going to be way too much damage. He needs to get those Hellions into Hellbat mode so they can do their extra damage.
Oh, my God.
Can he hold this? I mean, this is going to be already a ton of damage. SCV is coming up from the Nat, and he's doing a Hellion drop back at home, but he has not gotten a single drone kill.
No, he hasn't.
Not even one.
I think he got completely shut down. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And look how much damage is being done. Every SCV, 44 SCVs have gone down, and he could even beat it back at this point. We could see simply soO transition and just win the game.
Huge risk. Huge risk pays off.
Huge reward,
Great prep for YoDa style. And that's going to be it.
Wow.
GG.
GG. Now, I hope they interview soO, man, because I really want to know his thoughts behind going Nidus. Does he, like, know the layout of YoDa's base? Does he know that YoDa always go mech on King Sejong? Like, all these things need to be answered, Wolf.
I'm actually getting chills. I mean, he knew that. Like, he played that like an open book test, man. He turned to the page that shows Dream's layout, and he's like, or not Dream, excuse me, YoDa. He looks at the page that shows YoDa's layout, and he's like, okay, this is the spot. This whole position of the Viking. That's what it says in the caption under the picture.
Oh, if he like put it down to that point, like this is where the Viking goes every game. Like I'll hold position and oversee here for an extra 30 seconds, and put my Nidus down. That's 2 victories for SKT now, and that was I feel like Prime's best chance at getting a game today.
If Creator can break his PvZ losing streak today, I mean, as famous commentators have said before, I will eat a sword.
Well, we got to see Myungshik defeat Innovation next.
That has to happen first.
If he can do that, maybe.
I actually feel like there's a much higher chance Myungshik can